Teamium gives you rich, interactive, up-to-date calendar views of your projects, planning events, and resource schedules. In this demo, I will show you a number of calendar views and options that are available to you in an active calendar. In the main navigation toolbar, click on Schedule to see the menu of various calendar views. The first on the list is Resource Types, which we call a function. All functions relevant to your team for equipment, people, facilities, or services are shown in the drop-down list. Select a function from the list. For example, click on Editor to get a list of all the editors in the system. In-house resources are marked in black, whereas freelancers are shown in green. Global resources are shown in maroon. As you can see, Joey Williamson is a global resource, which means that Joey can be assigned on a project belonging to any business unit. The resource event bar displays useful information such as project name, task name, client, and time. You can change the scale of time to month, weeks, hours, or even minutes. If you have a large number of resources, there are several filters available to narrow the list. For example, to search by name, use the resource filter. To search by task name, use focus. To view the list for one or more projects, use filter by project. The drag and drop feature allows you to move an event to another time, or to another resource. You can select multiple events to move them together. You can also expand or shrink a booking event's time. The event scheduler keeps track of pending booking requests and allows you to fulfill those requests. As you can see, there are 3 projects that need an editor. Click on it to see the list of the projects. Select a project and simply drag and drop the request to one of the available editors anywhere on their timeline. This editor is now assigned to the project. The start and end time automatically adjusts to the booking time created earlier for the resource. The count of pending booking items is now reduced to 2. In the previous example, we fulfilled a pending booking request for a resource. What if there is a new resource requirement? Let's say a project manager requires an editor for some additional footage not planned earlier. You can dynamically create a new booking request. Select an empty space on any editor's timeline and right-click on New in the context menu. Select the project, add task name, and any other details. And you are done. You can create a placeholder for a resource without assigning to any project. A placeholder can be created when you want to reserve a resource for a certain time, but do not yet have enough information on how you will utilize the resource. Select a time and right-click on Placeholder. Placeholders are displayed with rounded edges. Later, you can convert a placeholder to a project assignment using right-click. The resources view that we discussed in the previous section shows only one function or resource type. To see more than one function, use the Resources Cal view. Let's switch to a monthly view. There are several filters available to you that you can combine in multiple ways to be able to see specific events of your interest. For example, let's say you want to see all the editors and studios assigned to an individual project. The colored square shows the status of the task. To-do tasks are shown in blue and overdue in red. Another example is if you want to view the schedule of one individual person. You can also filter by project, show, client, or business unit. If you have a group of resources that you frequently view together, you can create group and kit views for fast access. Use group view for people-only resources, such as production team or shooters. Use kit view if you want to group any type of resources such as people, equipment, facilities, and services. Several editing options are available in context view with a click view. For example, you can edit or copy an event. You can also select and right-click on any empty space to create a new event or a placeholder. Next, we have a project view that shows all the projects in the system. You can switch to a daily, weekly, or monthly view. You can search by a project name. You can also use any of the multiple filters available, such as a project, client, or business unit, to narrow the list. To see a planning event, click here. Planning events are shown with rounded edges. To see a project substatus, click on status. Project Cal displays the various phases of projects. Your system admin can organize and set up your workflows by multiple phases for better planning and deliverables tracking. In this example, a project has two phases, production and post-production. Another useful view is Project Schedule view. To access it, select a project, then click on Scheduling. All the resources for this project are displayed here. Just like many other calendar views, there are several edit options available here, such as move an event to a different time or to a different resource, or resize the booking time. To create a new event, select an empty space, then right-click on New.